It's not easy to be a single man in your 30s in America today. I just went to Starbucks to order a vanilla latte with an extra shot, and as I am walking up to the door, I happen to notice this beautiful girl walking up to the door as well, and she has a Death Cab for Cutie t-shirt on. That's been my favorite band since I was 14 years old. I am 32 now. That's 18 years of loving this band. So as I take a quick two-step to open the door for it, I'm like, hey, you have great taste in music. That's been my favorite band since I was 14 years old. And she looks at me and she just says, cool. And she walks straight to the counter, which I recognized I was giving up the first spot in line by opening the door for it. Not a big deal. When she gets to the counter, she orders a vanilla latte with an extra shot. And in my heart, I'm kind of like, that's pretty cool. What a coincidence. So I go up to the cashier when it's my turn, and I'm like, I'm actually going to order the same thing that she just ordered. She was like, great, it'll be right out. Now, there is no place to sit in the Starbucks. There's just this coffee-tory area in front of the counter. So as we're both waiting, I just look over at the gal, and I'm like, so what's your favorite album by Death Cab? And she looks over at me with a glare, and she is like, stop talking to me. I'm not remotely interested. And she says it loud enough for the entirety of the Starbucks to hear, and everybody in the Starbucks looks at me, and at that point, the only sound I'm hearing is the chorus of Hey Ya, and silence is loud. And I gotta be honest, I have never been such a deer in headlights. I had never been so immediately like, what did I do wrong? And everything in me wanted to just, in hurt, be like, honey, I'm gay. You could do worse than me. But I wasn't going to lie and throw the gay community under the bus just because somebody hurt my feelings and was rude. But I have no idea where I went wrong there. I'm so puzzled. I thought I was being nice. What did I do?
As I always tell fellas, man, don't ever let one woman change how you approach women or just being a nice person. Some women are assholes, and that's just how it is. You're going to get rejected. If she says, I'm not interested in a loud voice, that's just what it is. You took the chance to shoot your shot or try to have some conversation with her, and she was just like, I'm not trying to hear it. And you could just leave it at that. That's just how she deals with things. So don't get butthurt about it. It just happens. Either you want to have a smooth comeback, which is probably what I would have did. Oh, well, sorry to bother you. Hope you have a better day. Wish her nothing but positivity. Even though I know a lot of you guys be like, Jerry, I'm not about to do that. Man, listen, it is a numbers game at the end of the day. Not every woman's going to want to talk to you. Every woman that you're interested in is not going to want to talk to you. That's just how it is. And you could say, well, she has to give choosing signals. Y'all do what you want to do. But women get approached a lot. Women say some dudes have creepy vibes. They get a feeling by certain dudes. They don't like to be bothered. And she was just more direct than a lot of women are. Some women will engage in conversations. Some nice women. This was just one of those women that are just like, But she was direct and straight to the point, so at least you know. That's just what it is. So let her deal with a guy that's going to eventually be the same way towards her, where I don't really want to deal with you. She's chasing after him. You just got to go on to the next woman. There's plenty women out there for you instead of just getting hung up on the situation. Bro, that's just how it happens, man. But let's get on to the next video, guys. Let's go.
This is what's worked on me when a guy's cold approached me out in public. And this is also what I would do if I was a guy and I was trying to talk to a girl. To make this impactful, we're gonna role play. So guys, imagine you're out and about. A girl that you don't find attractive walks up to you. She's confident and has this nonchalantness energy to her. She looks at you and says, you look really handsome right now. I hope you have a good night. And walks away. You'd probably be like, my day's made. I feel more confident. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. And you might even be more attracted to her now. Because confidence and having this nonchalant energy of not needing anything is sexy. This has happened to me when guys have done it. I might not be interested in them at all. But if they confidently, nonchalantly act like they don't need me, they don't need anything from me, they just want to say, let me know this thing and then walk away, it gets in my head. I'm like, wait, what? Come back. Why didn't you ask for my number? Wait, huh? Are they not interested? Like, it just gets in your head. It's great to do if you have a gym crush or there's a girl that you see all the time that you haven't made a move on.
Yeah, that's right. Just give her some free attention. But me personally, I know you guys are going to trip off that. The way she's explaining it is just like, give me a compliment and I may look at you in a different light. If I see a woman that's beautiful, I'll tell her that and I have no issues. I'll just keep it moving. I'm a lover of beautiful things. I have that on my profile on Instagram. But I'll tell a woman that I find her attractive and I won't even try. I'll just say that and I'll just keep it moving. I did that like a few days ago. Saw a woman. I was like, I think you're gorgeous. I just wanted to tell you that. And she was like, okay, thank you. And I just kept it moving because that's just how I was feeling. Some of you guys may not feel that way, but in terms of getting a woman, you could say, well, JR, are you giving out free attention? Hey, man, that's just what I did. That's just me. I just feel like people are afraid to let people know things or how they feel, and I just wanted to let her know that. So maybe she may look at you different, maybe she won't, but some women are just used to getting compliments all the time. But we got another one, guys. Let's go.
Do you guys approach women?
Look at them. They're like, no.
I'm half and half. If it's like a girl I think I would be interested in, I have no problem approaching her. I'm not against approaching women. However, it does become a numbers game, and it's exhausting. Like, I don't want to be out approaching 50 different girls.
Okay, wait. No man should be like approaching every girl at the club. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's a numbers game.
Only the ones that he's interested in.
It's a numbers game, guys. If you're into dating is like sales. I've said this for years. Dating is like sales. A lot of you guys don't agree with what I have to say, but the more people you talk to, just like in sales, the more likely that you're going to get a prospect in terms of actual conversion for closing on the deal. Same thing with women. The more women you talk to, the more comfortable you are, the more you're going to be successful with women. That's just how it is. And I did the whole video a while back, which means even the women that you are interested in, right? Let's say out of 100, for the most part, maybe 30% of those women are really going to be serious. And you actually bagging and sleeping with them is probably like 10% of those 100 women. I'm just being honest. And a lot of you guys like, that's not true, JR. So basically you're telling me if you were to approach 100 women today, you guys are sleeping with 60 of those 100 women? Man, come on, man. That's why I say you guys got to stop the BS. You could literally go out there and talk to like 100 women today, and you're telling me you're going to sleep with all 60. Anyway, it's a numbers game, guys. And you just have to have tough skin and keep it moving. That's a part of being a man, is approaching women. But I got a video here, and I think she's a feminist. She talks some stuff about the whole unaliving situation, but we're going to get into that. Let's go.
So apparently single men are starting to become afraid to approach women in real life because they don't want to be viewed as creepy. Around like 53% according to this one study. And I just really think that is not enough. Run the percentage up. Run the percentage up. This is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing, and I'm going to tell you why. A man being concerned about being viewed as creepy while approaching a woman shows an awareness of the reality of violence that women face when they're approached by men, when they deal with men, when they're talked to by men, when they're harassed by men, cackled by men, etc. And he does not want to be a part of said reality. There is literally nothing negative about men starting to be hyper aware of how they're interacting with women. There's no negative to that because it's been on the other end of the spectrum for so long, right? Like, men have been so used to women being at their disposal and their availability whenever they want to, right? That now some men see it as a slight that, oh my God, I have to worry about being viewed as a creep. You have to worry about being viewed as a creep while we have to worry about death. This is not a slight to you if you are concerned about being viewed as creepy. You should be. You should be thinking, how am I going to approach this woman in a way that is not going to scare her, that is not going to creep her out or freak her out or make her feel like I am dangerous. You should absolutely be thinking that.
Now, she's bringing up that whole situation about every 5 to 6 hours, black women are being unalived. And it depends on the circumstance, right? It could be certain circumstances where it could be viewed as creepy. But in general, you see a woman out and about in a public space, yeah, by all means approach. But if it's obviously a creepy situation, then yeah. But ladies, if you objectifying yourself and you're dressed a certain way, which a lot of ladies disagree with, and a guy says, because I believe you should approach a woman respectfully. You can do it playfully, but just be respectful. And that's that. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. Listen, it's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.